Well, Pokemon Detective Pikachu is in theaters. Should you catch this one? You know, because it's a joke. Nah. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Will, and I'm here to do my quick review for Pokemon Detective Pikachu. This is our first live-action Pokemon movie, and I gotta say, it looks pretty damn good. I really enjoyed how they depicted the Pokemon in a way that keeps them looking cute and cuddly, but as well as make them look somewhat believable to live in this world alongside ordinary people. This is also a video game movie based off the Pokemon Detective Pikachu game. I have not played the game, so I was going into the movie very unaware of what the story from the game is and how it ties into what they depicted in the movie. The main character is a kid by the name of Tim Goodman, played by Justice Smith. And he is looking for his father. His father was a detective who disappeared, and the only clues that he has is his father's partner Pokemon, Pikachu, who is voiced by Ryan Reynolds. Now, I thought the relationship between Tim and Pikachu was the heart of the movie. It was really about, Tim was estranged from his father, and he really wasn't into having a Pokemon partner. Pikachu was trying to find his partner and trying to find his memories. So they both had to figure out ways to work together and to overcome their own personal traumas. And I thought the relationship in the movie is what really held everything together for me. Ryan Reynolds does an excellent job voicing Pikachu. I will say he is still Ryan Reynolds. He's basically portraying Deadpool if Deadpool was PG. With no swearing or anything like that. And although it took me out of the movie a couple times because of some of the one-liners and the jokes, they were still very funny and I still enjoyed myself. The main selling of this movie is not the story, because the story itself is super basic. It is a mystery movie, but it is the mystery of mysteries to begin with. I kind of saw it coming about halfway through the movie, what the actual twist was going to be. And it didn't take away my enjoyment of the movie. It just also wasn't super drawing me in. What drew me into this movie was the Pokemon itself and was the world that they created. And as a longtime fan of the franchise, I was really hoping that they pulled this off, because what this means for any future installments, not necessarily under the Detective Pikachu banner, but just in the world of Pokemon, it really has me excited. So I was really happy with how they depicted the Pokemon, how they looked. I'm internally watching the movie. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't the story that brought me in. It was just my love for the franchise that brought me in, and getting to see some of my favorites in live action was really exciting and enjoyable. And I was internally going oh my god, it's Growlithe! Oh my god, it's Torterra! It's kind of dumb, but I'm a fan of the franchise, obviously. If you're not a fan of the franchise, you might not enjoy it as much. They do just kind of throw you right in. There's no real explanation about what is a Pokemon, because they really are going off of the faith that people coming to see this movie have some kind of exposure to the franchise. Rather you played the original games on Game Boy, or you watched the cartoon in the 90s, or if you still watch the cartoon because it's still going on, or you played the card game, you play Pokemon Go, you have some exposure. You at least know who Pikachu is. At least to me, that's what the filmmakers were going for with their choice of just saying, hey, here's a Pokemon. It's not weird. And go. So that's kind of the intention I took away from the directors of the movie, that they were just like, hey, if you don't know, we'll give you a little bit of tidbits. There was a lot of little hints of the greater world, not just what was taking place in Rhyme City, about the Pokemon League and battles and everything like that. You got those little tidbits, which leads us to believe that there is more out there, and it's not necessarily just this one city that has Pokemon in it. The real negatives of the movie for me was just, like I said, the story was kind of basic. I wasn't a fan of some of the acting in terms of just the portrayal of the characters, especially Lucy. She just seemed way too over the top at the beginning, which made no sense to me. And you could kind of say some of the jokes that were coming out of Pikachu, it's really just Ryan Reynolds, and it wasn't like it works for the movie as a whole, but it wasn't necessarily the biggest positive of the movie, because after a while it was just listening to Ryan Reynolds tell jokes. And it wasn't like this immersion of like, hey, this is Pikachu being a detective. It's more so, this is a PG Deadpool spouting humor. So that can kind of be a little bit of a negative for the movie for me, but overall I did enjoy the movie itself. I would recommend people going to see it because I think it's a fun movie. I think if you're a fan of the franchise, you will greatly enjoy this. If you are not a fan of the franchise, you might wait until it comes out on Blu-ray just to check it out. But it is something I think in terms of a video game movie, it is extremely successful, more than most of the ones in the last couple of years. There you have it. That's my review of Detective Pikachu. I hope you had a chance to check it out. If you have, comment down below. Let me know some of your favorite parts. Try to keep it non-spoilery, but if you're into Detective Pikachu, you're probably just going to spout it out anyway. But whatever your thoughts of the movie, comment down below. Let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching this video. Got links in the description below, and I will catch you later. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video, and you made it all the way to the end. Aren't you special? If you did like this video, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the description. As well, if you click on my face right over here, you can actually subscribe to the channel for more videos. And if you've got a few minutes, why don't you check out a video or two that are floating on the side right here. Later.